Five, four, three, two, one. Very cool. So this is chapter summary for chapter 15. Chapter 15 explains how to save time and automate tasks in SQL using views, functions, and triggers. It shows how views simplify complex queries, how custom functions can perform repeated calculations, and how triggers automatically run actions when data changes in a table. So I'll be going through exercise 1. So this first part of exercise 1, it says create a view that shows a number of New York taxi trips per hour. Recreate the hourly pickup analyst from chapter 12. So you'll see here they've got the create and replace with the taxi trips per hour, the select with the date part and the integer, and then the number of trips, and then they have the from the NYC Yellow Taxi Trips 2016, and then the group by trip hour. So then if we run the select from, then it will show trip hour integer, so it's got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Then it's got the number of trips, and then you can see on 0 is 22689, and then on trip hour 1 it's 23190, and then on trip hour 2 it's 23098. So yeah, handing it over to exercise 2.
Right, no problem. For exercise two, we got something called question two: create a reusable rate calculation function. So yeah, the previous question was based on a view for NYC taxi trips in like 1 hour, so on and so forth. Now it's really reusable rate calculation function. So this function calculates rates per thousand units. Right, example: crime rates per thousand people, incidents per thousand etc. So what we usually do at first is we do use a create to replace function, which reads per thousand. So observed number numeric. So we got a numerator for numerator, right? Which is number of events. So base number numeric, denominator population. Then we got decimal places integer, number of decimal places to round to. And then what that does is we're gonna returns numeric as a cache, and then it's gonna begin return round, observed number, null if, base number comma 0 times by 1,000. Then decimal places round to specific decimal places. The null if prevents division by the 0 by returning null if base number is 0, then end. Then language PLPG SQL. Then test the function with sample values. So what I'm going to be doing after this is I'm going to be testing the function sample values. For example, I'm going to do select rates per thousand, 100 comma 5,000 comma 2. So this is going to expect 2. Then what this returns is it returns rates per thousand column numeric, and then the value of it's going to be 2, and then rates per thousand, 6, 11,003, expected 0.545, and then yeah, that's what you have. And yeah. So what this chapter is pretty much based on is create a reusable recalculation function. So yeah, the function is create replace function rates per thousand, which is numeric as language, PLPG, SQL, then test function sample values, and then yeah, that's that's pretty much what we have or what we're dealing with. And then over to exercise 3.
Okay, so for exercise 3,
Mm,
what we're gonna do is we're gonna add an inspection date column to the meat poultry eggs inspection. So
mm,
then create a trigger that automatically sets inspection date to 6 months from now, whenever a new row is inserted. So I'm gonna explain step by step on what we're gonna do. So step one, we have to add the inspection date column. So if it does not exist, it will avoid an error if you run this script more than once. So using the outer table meat poultry egg inspect, we'll add the column. So we're going da da da, copy, paste, okay. So yeah, just added it. Then create or replace. Then step two will create a trigger function. So it will run before inserting, so it can set the column value before the row is written to the disk. So we create or replace the function. There, create function, query returned. Okay, step three, we attach the trigger to the table and drop first. So rerunning this file does not give out an error. So drop the trigger if exists, then create the trigger. So we do that, create the trigger. Step four. Now, what we're doing is that we're testing the insert row and verify the inspection date is set. So you can insert into poultry values. So from insert into to the values, we add that should give us a notification that we've inserted, insert 01. Then we confirm the trigger populated inspection date automatically. And just add that. It should show our test data that we added. As you can see, we have our test data. Now we can clean up the test row. So that delete from where, okay, replace that. Then it should give us a message saying that uh, it's been the row has been deleted. So as you can see, we've deleted it. And yeah, that's it for chapter 15.
no, no problem, man. Thanks.
Yeah, good. Yeah, look, yes. Chapter 15, sorted.
Yes.
You know what we should actually do? We should do it from. We should do the stuff on the GitHub on Get Certified now for our points.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just to double check, if people are.
Yeah, I have.
Haven't done any. So just. Do you have it with you?
I'm just opening it up now.
Then you can tell me what lesson I'm on. Because I don't get it because I was looking at it.
Yeah.
And it's like.
Okay, so for the S.Q.L one,
Yeah.
wherever it says not required, you don't add anything to the check.
No, for me, there's lesson.
Lesson, yeah.
Yeah, lesson
Yeah,
one.
lesson. Yeah, lesson one. So basically, okay. Oh, what? And that table of man, bro. I forgot. Where she said, like she sent it somewhere on.
I know, that's what I was confused about. I don't know if she sent it.
Hey, you'll have to scroll out. Wait, I didn't even download it. That's the problem.
See, and I don't. See, I've got it. Yeah, I just don't know how it works because it says. So.
Okay, so via Get Certified.
Chapter
Yeah,
one.
like chapter one is the lesson one. Okay.
Yeah. But then it says Cabello's James, I'm Letabo, and you Cabello. So how the fuck? So does that mean that I'm putting you as the second person I'm doing it with?
Yeah.
How do you
So basically, your section, where James is, that's where you add James. But then remember.
But then we're gonna be full all the time. All of us are gonna be full.
Yeah, like you switch me.
I see you.
Yeah.
I see you lesson 5 and lesson 10. It says waiting.
Yeah, when you see for lesson 5, for example, and lesson 10, where it says not required, you don't add anything. Because those ones, those are the chapters that we skip.
Cabello just added for lesson 5. Where the fuck do I?
So, for example, let me show you.
Because I'm trying to edit this stuff. Edit for the thingies. Do I go to progress?
Yeah.
Do progress? Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
so for me, for the first lesson, I'm going to put you.
So this is pretty much like my question one. My question one here. Right, so select dot pip part hour tpip, pick up date time as trip hour, count as trips, so on and so forth. As you can see here, trips to 22,689 trip hour, trip double position 20,190. So this is like my trip hours creative view for I see text trips per hour, and then the double went through like exercise 3, which is one knee key or one key. Like, just inspection dates, so on and so forth. Let me see what you're doing here. You guys see that? Right, and then Virginia, that. So this is inspection dates for inspection copy. You see, state, president, copy, then each number. See, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, that's what we got. Or that's what I got. So thank you very much. Everyone take your place, and I'll see you in the jiffy for the next one.